You might believe him to be a great artist for his work on things like the Mona Lisa, the Last Supper, or the Vitruvian Man. But Leonardo da Vinci was an inventor, scientist, musician, and so much more. He is what is known as a polymath, an individual whose knowledge spans a substantial number of subjects. This level of genius might be difficult for many of us to comprehend, but something that might be easier to understand is the way that someone like Leonardo da Vinci spent his day, his routine, if you will. So I thought it would be fun to explore a few key highlights from his routine, and maybe there might be something that you'd want to incorporate into your own day. The most unique thing about Da Vinci's routine was that he notoriously did not follow regular sleeping patterns. Instead, he only slept for 20 minutes every 4 hours, or a total of 2 hours every 24 hours. So this essentially means that there was no real beginning or end to his day. I guess he seems to have refreshed himself every few hours so he could keep going. This is called a polyphasic sleep cycle, where a person consistently sleeps multiple times during a day, pretty much the same way a cat naps throughout the day. Most people follow a monophasic sleep cycle where they stay awake for most of the day and then attempt to get 8 hours or so of sleep a night. From my experience, multiple sleeps in a day just tire you out and you have a really hard time falling back asleep at regular intervals, which defeats the whole purpose of this exercise, but that's just me. I made an entire video on sleeping better for your productivity, so make sure you check that out if you'd like to know more. The next habit that Da Vinci had was journaling. Now, this wasn't so much a recollection of everything that he did in a day, but more of an avenue for him to note down ideas, observations, jokes, etc. This is why he kept a notebook with him at all times, so that he could write something down as and when it came to him. A journaling habit helped him keep his mind clear, and also record something that might eventually grow into something substantial. A habit that all of us could benefit from having. Every day he would also practice self-affirmations. Self-affirmations can be easily dismissed as ineffective, but for someone like Da Vinci, who had huge aspirations coupled with self-doubt, these affirmations not only filled him up with inspiration to keep him working, but also served to crush all the negative chatter in his head. Some of these affirmations included phrases such as, "I shall continue," and "obstacles do not bend me." Finally, my man Leo took great physical care of himself. He knew that only through a healthy body could he have a healthy mind. But also, taking care of one's health requires a certain level of self-discipline through diet and exercise. And this self-discipline gets transferred over to other facets of life, including work and habit building. For Da Vinci, his interest in the functionality of the human body was even transferred over to his works like the Vitruvian Man and other anatomical artwork. Ultimately, yes, being a polymath does require a bunch of talent, but underneath the surface, there's a lot of discipline, consistency, and adherence to good habits. And even though I might not be a true Renaissance man, I think these values might help me become a better version of myself. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more videos from me. See you next time.